The Weather Now Camera Network, powered by Mr. Quick and Train.
Let's get a live look from our Weather Now camera on the Indianapolis Motor Speedway Pagoda, getting a live view of the downtown Indianapolis skyline, sitting here at only 20 degrees.
Yeah, it's a very chilly start to our day once again, Mark, across the area. Yesterday, we woke to temperatures that were in the single digits and teens. This morning, not quite as cold, but still certainly a chill in the air. It's going to be a cold but dry end to 2013, so that's good news if you have New Year's Eve plans later on this evening. But it is quickly going to turn into a snowy start for 2014, as we're expecting accumulating snow to start later on New Year's Day and continue into Thursday. And then as we look even further, as we go into next week, we are tracking some hints that some of the computer models are bringing in as bitter cold Arctic air, where we could see temperatures below zero by early next week. Certainly something to keep an eye on. But as you walk out the door this morning, the current temperature that sits at 20 degrees. The winds out of the west-southwest at 13 miles per hour. Sunset later on this evening is at 5:31, as our days now are starting to get just a little bit longer across the area. It's 17 right now in Peru, 24 in Bloomington, and throughout the course of the day today, the further north you are, it's going to be a lot colder than southern locations. As you look to the north, you notice Chicago is at 7 degrees. It's 7 degrees below zero right now in Minneapolis. In Des Moines, you're currently sitting at 5 degrees. So there is some very cold Arctic air just to our north. We really don't tap into that, though, until Friday. That's when the coldest of the air will start to move in. Today, we'll see our temperatures climb up into the mid-20s. Now, overnight tonight, we did have a little bit of light snow across the area, and there could be a few flurries across much of central Indiana this morning, but nothing really of any consequence. In fact, the trend will be to decrease the cloud cover throughout the course of the day, and it's overall going to be partly cloudy. But you do notice to our northwest, there's our next storm system that's quickly going to start to make its way into the state. So I want to give you a heads up. New Year's night, and this is now tomorrow night, not New Year's Eve here today, we are expecting accumulating snow. Another round of snow is possible on Sunday, and then there's those below zero temperatures I mentioned next week. So it's going to be very active here for the first few days of 2014. So today, partly cloudy skies. You do notice late tonight, snow does develop right along the state line, but watch what happens as we go from tonight into tomorrow. That snow is basically just confined to extreme northern Indiana, right along the state line. It doesn't really progress down to the south. Eventually, though, from Wednesday into Thursday, that snow does settle down to the south. And by Thursday morning on our commute, we're expecting about 2 to 4 inches of snow to be in place here across the state in that area you see shaded in the light blue.